Hi, friends. So it's finally time to film my first week of going on my vacation. This is the last week of September and the first week of October. And I have two with this one, and then another one. I have two summer spreads still coming your way. So I hope you guys don't mind that. I was really excited to plan out this one because obviously these 2 weeks they meant a lot to me because I finally went to see my boyfriend who is living in Curacao. I am using a kit from SPC, which is called Beach Day. I believe it was called Beach Day, but it could also be Beach Time. I don't know, but this kit is seriously perfection for my week in Curacao because the double box that I'm using on Saturday and Sunday is like a street with all the colorful houses. And Curacao, I think, is pretty good known. I mean, maybe not known, but there are a lot of colorful houses there. Almost all the houses are having fun colors. So it is just perfect. This kit is so bloody perfect for my week in Curacao. I have to say that this spread, it's not my favorite spread I've ever done. I have no idea why that is, but I think I did an okay job, guys. I'm pairing it with some holographic foil because I thought that matched seriously perfectly. I don't have any full box overlays and I don't have any decoration bits. So I think that maybe that's why I'm not 100% into this spread, because maybe it's just not finished. Maybe I need to add in some decoration bits. But I came this far, guys. It's almost done. And also the header overlays that I'm using this week aren't actually header overlays. I think I'm showing you guys that. But those are underlays and I had to cut them. So this spread took forever to make. But anyway, enough about that. If you have any questions, you can always ask me down below. And if you have a question about anything that I use during this spread. I'm just using my Simply Gilded washi, besides the SPC kit and the character stickers, you know. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about my vacation. It feels like it is what it was forever ago. It kind of is forever ago, isn't it? We are already 2 months further, I believe, almost 2 months further. So I went to Curacao the Sunday before this week. And Curacao is for me a 6 hours difference. I never experienced anything like that before because I never went out of Europe before. I live in the Netherlands and I only been in Europe. I've never been outside of Europe. So that was also such a big thing for me because I had to go by myself on a 9-hour flight. I was terrified. I was also really, really nervous because Justin and I didn't saw each other for 1.5 months, I believe, almost. So obviously it was also like a little bit, I had like a, yeah, you know, I was so nervous to see each other again. You just don't know how it is going to be. And we said to each other that we were both really nervous, but at the moment we saw each other, it was totally fine. And he looked so handsome picking me up from the airport, guys. I saw him and I thought, I did good, guys. I did really good. So I'm really happy. He just stood there in his white shirt and he's so tanned right now also. So yeah, guys, enough about that. You don't need to follow Justin also, okay? No, guys, I'm joking. But the first week, we rented a apartment. So a little bit of a backstory or a little bit of an explanation about Justin over there. Justin, his parents are also living in Curacao, but they are flying between Curacao and the Netherlands every now and then because they also still have family, obviously, here. And 2 months back, Justin was also still living here. So his parents are going here and there every now and then. But they also have a house there. So that is really nice. So that meant that Justin already went there for so many times. I think they already have a house for 10 years or something like that over there. So they've been there quite often. And Justin obviously really liked it there. So he decided to take the step and to go there. And that was before Justin and I met each other. So when I met Justin, I knew that it was the plan, but for us, it was not the plan to actually fall in love with each other. So the plans were already made for him going there. And yeah, we just decided, let's just see where this goes. And we actually fell in love and we thought, well, God damn it, why? Why did this happen? But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So Justin also bought a house over there in Curacao, but that house, he should already have it right now. He should sign it for it in like September, I believe. Yeah, he went there in August, and he should sign the contract for the house in September, but everything is just going so slowly, guys. There's just no pressure there. There's no work pressure. I don't believe anyone wants to earn any money there, because it's, if you buy a house, like, that's quite a lot of money, and everyone is just going so slow, like tranquilo. Just everyone is taking a chill pill, I guess. So there's not a rush in even buying a house over there, which is ridiculous. So we are still, as if today, we are still waiting to sign the contract for the house, for his house, which is really annoying. And I'm really hoping that we can get this finished by the end of the year, before the end of the year. But Justin is currently still living with his parents. Luckily, his parents have a house there, and they are there as well. Because if they weren't, like, he should have rented a different house or a different apartment. So it's okay, but it's not the best solution, or it's not something you obviously wanted if you make the plans to actually move there. And Justin has lived on his own for quite a while, so for him going back to his parents, it's not ideal. But it's all right, like, let's make this work. Everything is fine. At least he has a plan B, to go there and to stay there. And he has a job right now. He is also working. He's working with his dad, actually. And they are renovating a house of a friend of theirs. And for this week, Justin rented a little apartment, which was from other friends. And we stayed there for like 1 week, and then I will tell you a little bit about that in next week's Plan With Me, because that is actually the next week that we decided to go away there, because I just, at the end, it was just not the place for us. It really wasn't. And I'm going to explain it a little bit in next week's Plan With Me. But yeah, in the first period of time when you're still together, or when you're finally back together, you're just so focused on each other that you don't really know what's going on in the outside world, But yeah, a little bit later on my vacation, I just noticed that I'm not happy here. I'm not having a good time here, which is just not good if you're on vacation, right? Because you want to have the best time of your life. But this vacation, it was a difficult one for me. I had a good one. I really had a good time with Justin, but I do have to say that it didn't necessarily felt for me as it was a vacation. And that's just because I had to make a lot of difficult decisions. I was still working at the skin salon. I actually quit my job there. But by then, me going on vacation there, I didn't knew it. Like, I still had to make the decision, and it was so difficult. So my head was really busy. And also, like, for my shop, I had to make such difficult decisions. And actually, I think the very last day, we took a trip somewhere to Klein Curacao, and that is when I finally made the decision, okay, guys, I'm going to quit my job, and I'm going to stop working with the shop, even though it hurts me with saying that. It really does, because I love it so much. But yeah, even though it was a vacation, there was a lot on my mind. So it was difficult, but I had a good time, guys. I really had a good time. Justin and I did so much together. We went for, I'm going to give you guys a warning. Like, there is so much food in the spread. Like, we went out for dinner or lunch every single day. We enjoyed it to the absolute fullest. I think it was Justin's mission to make it one of the best 2 weeks of my life, because he really wanted me, obviously, to go there, to move there at the end. But yeah, let's go into the day by day, because I'm talking a lot, and I'm hoping I'm making some sense to you guys. But the first thing that I marked on Monday is that I had a bloody jet lag. It was really bad. As I said, it was 6 hours difference, and I'm just so sensitive to those type of things, guys. I'm just too sensitive for anything like that. So it was so jet lagged. It was really annoying. So I think the first 3 days, I just felt it. But after that, it got really better. But that day, Justin actually didn't have to go to work. He's working with his dad, so it's kind of all right, He's not really working for a boss. He's more working for himself and for his father. So he could take some time off. So that was really nice. So we went to the beach together. And I'm using a doodle sticker from SPC over there. The beaches are absolutely wonderful there, and it was so nice for the first day for me being there that I could actually spend it with Justin the entire day. So that was wonderful, guys. We swim in the sea together, and I also marked that over there. And that sticker actually came on a freebie. It is from the Coffee Monsters & Co. And how perfect is it for this spread? It really is. So we took a swim in the sea together. Oh, it was just so nice. The weather was also so wonderful. And then we came back to the apartment, and I took a nap over there. As I said, it was probably because of the jet lag. Justin is not really one for napping. He really isn't, but I am. Guys, I like to take a nap every now and then. So I took a nap, and then later that evening, we decided to go take a walk by a place that's called Mambo Beach, which is a little bit of a bigger place, like a little bit of a boulevard, I guess you should call it. So we took a walk there. He just showed me around, and I loved it there. I really did. I really, really liked it there. And then we also had dinner over there, and that is at a place that is called Mood, which was wonderful. The placing was, the place itself was really nice. It's kind of like outside, and the dinner was also pretty good. It was a little bit, I believe, on the more expensive side, but it was a really good, like no complaining at all. It was our first night together. Was it? No, it was not our first night together, but it was our first date again, I guess. So on Tuesday I went to the gym, and I actually saw my mother, Justin's mother, my mother-in-law, I guess, over there. So I went to the gym, I saw her there, and we just decided to spend the rest of the day together. And she just showed me around the island, which was wonderful, and we did some groceries together. And then later that day, Justin, every day he was able to stop working a little bit early. So we had lunch together. That was also such a good day, guys. I remember I was wearing a white dress. I actually took a fake tan before I went on my vacation because I was so white. I'm glow in the dark. Like, still today, like I am glow in the dark again. Like, it's ridiculous. So I took spray tan. So that was probably the tannest I was. I went there more tan than I came back. So we had some lunch, and we actually went to see his house that evening. Now, I only got to see it from the outside because we still don't have the keys yet. So I went on site. I was absolutely speechless because it's gorgeous. There's still a lot that needs to happen on the house, but it is so wonderful, and we're gonna make it such a wonderful house. I'm so excited. Every time I think about it, it makes me so happy. And then we went to a place that is called the Heren, I believe. And we had like some pasta dinner. It was a little bit of a ridiculous night, guys, because we sat there at a table. We were eating our dinner, and in the corner of my eyes, I can see someone walking to the table next to me, and I just recognized him immediately. I just thought, oh my goodness, what are you doing here? So it was one of my clients that he came in the salon, and he was a sweet man, but he was a little bit too sweet. Like, how do I say this? I don't want to come across like mean or something, but I actually ended up saying to my boss, like, I don't feel comfortable anymore to give him treatments. And out of all the people in the world, like, we didn't say goodbye to each other, and it was for him, it was really strange that he doesn't got treated by me anymore. But it was quite intimidating, the man. And for us seeing each other there, it was so awkward, guys. Like, out of the whole universe, why? But it was also really good because I said to him, so this is my boyfriend. I said to him, you see, this is my boyfriend. Hi, good to see you. You know, I have a boyfriend. Thank you. So yeah, it was strange, guys. So I need to catch up, Bridget. I'm talking too much. So on Wednesday, I woke up. I got a cold, which is really annoying, but it was probably because of the airplane, I guess. Then I spent the day with my Justin's mother, my mother-in-law, at the beach, which was wonderful. I FaceTimed my parents that day, which was also wonderful. And then Justin actually came to the beach as well, and then he picked me up and we went back home, and we got like a smoothie on the road, which was wonderful, guys. I loved it. I still remember that really good smoothie because the fruit is so sweet there, so the smoothies are tasting just incredible. So that was so nice. And then that evening we had dinner at a more local place, which is one of my I remember it's so, I have really a good feeling when I think about that evening, because it was just so chilled back. It is called Pop's Place. And it was just so laid back, so chill. The people that were serving us were really nice, and I just really liked the area. It was just a wonderful view as well. And then that evening we watched Lucifer together, because that is a show that we both watched. So on Thursday, Justin had to go back to work, so I first started cleaning the house. I FaceTimed my parents again. And then that morning I went on a gym class. In Dutch you call it Pilates. I don't have no idea how you pronounce that in English. Pilates? No, guys, how the heck do you pronounce it? I have no idea. It was my very first time doing it. I really enjoyed it. I underestimated it a lot, because it is quite difficult. It really is. And my mother-in-law, like, she beat me out. Like, she was so much better at it than me. But it was really nice together. And then she dropped me home, and I sat by the pool and I did some tanning. And that evening, oh my goodness, oh my god, you already saw what happened. It was a really good night. Yeah, it was a really good night. We went to Willemstad over there, which is like the main area, I believe. And we had dinner at my favorite place, I think, of the entire island. Definitely my favorite restaurant of the entire island. It is called The Governor. And the food is amazing. The place is amazing. The people are amazing. Everything is just perfect there. It's seriously one of my favorite places of the island. It is so good. So we had a wonderful night together. I got dressed up in such a nice dress. Justin was looking so good. And then that evening, guys, I'm just going to say it. It's so corny, but we said I love you for the first time. So I had to mark it. I just had to mark it, guys. Oh, okay. Let's go further. Quick. So on Friday, I slept in that morning. I guess he was off. Yeah, he was off that Friday. So I slept in just a little bit, and we worked out together. This was the first day that we worked out together, so that was really nice in a long time. And then we decided to do some shopping, which was more for me, but at the end, Justin bought the most, I guess. Justin didn't really need it that much things, but ended up with going like 2 really big bags out of there, out of the mall. So good for him. I got a few nice things, but not as much. And then that evening we went to the happy hour at the beach, and it was just with his parents and with some friends of his parents, which was really nice. We didn't stay there actually for too long. Justin and I, we don't really drink that much, every now and then, but just not so much. So like the happy hours, I don't really know. It's nice to go every now and then, but it's not really our thing, I guess. So we decided to pick up some pizza when we drove back. So we picked up some pizza, which was a good pizza, but they actually gave us the wrong pizza. And it's just not, like sometimes it's a pizza and you think, oh, it's all right. But no, guys, it was a fish pizza. Justin and I both don't like fish on pizza, or even fish. Like, I'm okay with fish, but Justin, nah, he's not one for fish. Definitely not. So that was a bummer, guys. It really was a bummer. But it's all right. We still eat the other pizza, and I ate a little bit of the fish pizza, and it was fine. But we need to go back there again and order the good pizza, because it was with truffle, and I love myself some truffle. So I was kind of sad that I didn't got that one. And then on Saturday, we went to another beach. That was such a beautiful beach. It was so blue. And actually, we went snorkeling for the first time. I never snorkeled. And I really wanted to go diving, because Justin can dive. Like, he has his, what do you call that, license? I don't know, his papers for diving. So I said really confident, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah. Then I went snorkeling, and I thought, oh my god, I'm never doing this again. Like, breathing is so difficult, even with snorkeling. So I said to Justin, like, I don't know if I can dive, babe. I really don't know. I don't know if this is for me. So I had asthma when I was really small. So I guess that just doesn't really help. So snorkeling, it was nice. We saw a lot of fish. And it was good, but I don't know if I can dive, guys. I really don't know, but we need to see. Then it actually started to rain out of nowhere, and we made like, his mom made such a cute picture of us that day, because we sit under like the umbrella. It was so nice. And we drove back, and then we actually saw some flamingos. So I had to take a picture of that, and then I just sat by the pool, and then we just had dinner with his parents that evening. So that was really nice. Then on Sunday, we started with a workout together again. We apparently had some really good chats, so that is the next thing that I'm marking. And that day, we went to the ostrich farm. I swear to God that I thought I had an ostrich sticker. Turns out I don't. Those animals are bloody hilarious, okay? They are hilarious. Like, I left my nips off there. Justin, like, he got like, the ostriches were picking him in the neck. Like, it was so funny. It really was. So that was a really good time. We ate lunch on the road at a place that is called Donny's, which was surprisingly good. And also it looked so cute over there, like all the different colors and the beach houses. Like, it was so nice. And they have like a lot of street art, or quite some street art, and I love street art, I really do. And they make like the most amazing things over there. So that was really nice. I sit by the pool again. We had some dinner at a place that was not the best. The food was not the best, but the cocktail, guys, I believe this was my first. No, it was not my first thing. Let's not lie. But that cocktail I drank there, I think it was one of the best cocktails I ever had. It was like with strawberry, and it was amazing, guys. So that was really nice. But yes, friends, that was my first week on vacation. I have still so much I need to talk to you guys about, but that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.